I'm a 60-year-old vampire, so I'm new. Brand new, in fact. But you have to realize, vampires are everywhere. They walk amongst us. There are vampires in Chicago, New Orleans, Florida, New York City, and a lot of other places. I live here in Hollywood. They're here too. You see, there are different types of vampires. There are the red substance drinkers. Those are the ones that are commonly seen in TV and film. But there are a number of other categories and subcategories. There are emphatic vampires. There are also elemental vampires, those that feed on the elements like wind or electricity, lightning. There are also genetic vampires, for instance, children of vampires. There's also what they refer to as insane vampires. I know some of those too. They're extremely dangerous. There are PSI and also psychic vampires. Those types will drain your energy to further empower themselves. There are also sexual vampires, and we know how those work. There are soul vampires. There are emotional vampires. It's a deep rabbit hole once you get in there. Many so-called healers and spiritual leaders are vampires. Very few will give, and if they give, it's minimally, but far too many take. And when it comes to those types, be very careful, because they can hold you. They can hold you close to feed on you, because it's all about energy. There are a number of vampires in my family, some nefarious, others admirable. The vampires in New Orleans are an old sect. That's an old group. The ones in places like the big cities, those are newer vampires. They're a bit on the wild side, as it is in most big cities. And why do vampires congregate in a lot of the cities? Simple. Nightlife. And it doesn't just have to do with the night. It has to do with the energy that people bring into the night. Oftentimes, substances that makes them weak. They can't see. They can't see what's going on. But I would definitely say to be careful with city vampires, because they're a lot more reckless in their energy. Now, with all of that said, is this satire? Could be, or maybe not.